YouTube, Fat Pastor here. Today is my review of the FrSky Skyview HD0 monitor. In full disclosure, this item was sent to me by Banggood for review. However, Banggood nor FrSky in no way have anything to do with the editorial processes or my thoughts and opinions on this product, which you will see. So if you're ready to look at this, let's jump on in.
Oh my God. They found me. I don't know how, but they found me. Run for it, Marty!
All right, let's look what come in the box. I'm not big into doing unboxings, and it's also been brought to my attention since I received this item from Banggood that I had in fact received a first run edition. What comes with it in the box is the cord to upgrade your HD0 module inside. It has an adapter that can use to mount to a tripod and your radio, an SD card slot. It has an HDMI out and an XT30 that will run from 2 to 6S. It also has a 12-volt barrel adapter and a power button. To RP SMA antenna mounts and the LEDs on the side for 2 receivers. This screen has 2 built-in receivers where the goggles normally has 4. It comes with these RP SMA extensions for the stock FrSky antennas. In the past, anytime you have more connectors in between your antennas and your receivers and or your transmitter, there's always dB loss, and you will see that in this video. It also came with a small tripod. Now I understand that other ones come with different things, but like I said, mine was a first run model and I had some problems with it. Big shout out to Tommy, you know who you are, for switching out the old first run unit, which had some firmware and or hardware issues, with this one, which seems to be running a lot better. There will be a follow-up second video of this one in action, but this first video, what you're going to see is the first FrSky Skyview receiver that I received in the mail. And as you can probably tell from the thumbnail, this is not going to be a great review. It has 2 antennas for 2 internal receivers. Note something, it does have some shielding here. You can hear a little fan running in here. Currently using this battery. This will strap onto the back of it. It comes with 2 battery straps for strapping on a battery pack. It works well with a standard Fat Shark type goggle battery that plugs right into this port here, but I like to use this 3S 2300 Gold Bat battery. Simply turn it on by pushing the button. See it boot up. The 2 lights here will indicate the strength of the 2 signals, and if you listen, you'll hear the little fan running inside. On the back of the unit, you have 3 buttons. You have an up top button, a middle button, and a lower button. The middle button is kind of your enter. To get to the menus, you press and hold the up button and you'll come into your menus. You have playback, record mode, whether you can set it to auto, format the SD card, and this is where I ran into trouble with the first run. I'll explain a little more about that. About tells you the firmware version that you're running, user manual, and exit. It does not have a scan feature, so you scroll through the channels by pushing the up button. It was on R1, F4, F2, R8, 7, and it's just going to go through the race band channels there. Notice you have 2 of your typical icons, and notice that it is not recording because it does not pick up a signal. It has 2 of your icons because of the 2 receivers, and it will give your video LQ. This will be red when it is recording. Up in the upper left is the voltage of the battery that you have plugged into it. So let's put some antennas on it and let you look a little bit at the screen. Well, let's turn it on, plug up a little whoop, and there we go. It's a shot of the bench. Here's the shot of the camera, of the camera, of the camera. See, it's recording. The red light is lit up. Has a good signal on one of the antennas, but poor signal on the other. Come around to the front. Oh, here's a quick look. You can see the battery on my tiny whoop is not very high. Here's my messy drone desk. There we go. Let's go to menu, playback. Let's go to menu. Here's what we just recorded. Playing back. You can fast forward or rewind or fast forward by pushing the up or down button. Pausing it by pushing the center button. Holding the up button takes you back to the menu. All right, let's look at this thing in action. Some of you may remember this video from my gorilla whooping Gatlinburg. I took the Skyview with me on this trip for its first test. I was recording this very flight up in the hotel room with the stock antennas. The reason that you are seeing the footage from the HD0 VRX is because the files had become corrupt. The problem that I was having with the Skyview VRX was after it recorded 4 files, on the 4th file, the SD card would become corrupted and unreadable. This was something that I brought to the attention of FrSky, at which time I was told in an email, not asked, but told not to do a review listing the problems with the DVR because it would be fixed in a later firmware. This is when the whole deal turned south for me. I never asked to review this unit, and I will give my honest opinion of the unit that I received to the best of my knowledge. That being said, on this trip I tested 4 different SD cards with 3 different file format types, all of which had the same issue of getting to 4 videos when the SD card becomes corrupt and would no longer play back the video. At this point in my testing, it became clear that the FrSky Skyview monitor is nothing more than a screen without the ability to properly store or play back your video files. At a cost of $200 US, I cannot at this time recommend this product to my viewers. If you are looking for an HD0 screen, I would instead point you to the Emax Transporter 2, which appears to be a more feature-packed product with better recording and also doubles as a ride-along set of goggles. Now to my outdoor testing, which is comprised of a maximum of 3 outdoor flights per SD card to make this video. These are my results from the product that I received. Others may have had a different experience, and I encourage you to search YouTube for other reviews. Here we are. This is on the stock antennas. What it's going to do, I will say when I'm starting to see breakup on my end. A little bit of breakup right there. Minimum sparkles. And I'm clear at the fence. I don't have any breakdown across the fence. Headed up toward the pavilion. Still completely clear. Little bit of sparkle. Getting some breakup. Got some pews out here if somebody wants some. A lot of breakup. A lot of breakup. Go back down to the gate. I'm not searching the field if it drops out. I'm gonna go around behind the church if I can. Now I'm getting some breakup back here. Not a lot. Into the back of the church. I'm gonna fly right over my head, right over the sky view. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna go down the road to the east. Not very far. Getting a little break up here at the midget car. And then run it back around. Let's get a look at the settings on. Burying somebody. Here's an outside test. 1. 2. iFlight right-hand circular polarized Omnis. I'm going to put them on the VRX. Make sure that we got something on the screen. Alright, we do. Alright. A little bit of breakup in the same place. Going down the road to the... I'm clear, completely clear now. Coming up toward the pavilion. Let's see how it does going around the church. Yeah, this is not a funeral here. This is just getting ready for a funeral. I'll fly right over my head. There we go. That's on the iFlight circular polarized. Okay, now I'm going to turn it off and put the pagodas on it. I haven't used pagodas in a long time. These were just like ridiculously cheap on Amazon. 2 right-hand circular polarized pagodas. There was a time when this was the antenna to have in FPV. Break up about the same place. Of course, I've got the same system on mine the whole time, so I can't see. I'm flying from my goggles. I am not flying from the screen. I got some serious breakup right there, like always. Now we're coming back. Battery's at 3.5. Believe it or not, it's kind of cold out here today. Not much wind though, which is a good thing. See the flags being kind of still. Alright, gonna fly right over us again. Let's go up. Rise up with FPV, guys. Three-5 coming in for a landing. We'll land in the bag behind the. All right, that's my outdoor test with the Red Pagodas, the stock antennas, and the. Let me show you this. This is where I'm at. In comparison, right out there is where I was flying. You can see the post of the gates. So, I mean, it's in line with both where I was standing here and flying. So we did have the block building in between us up there toward the pavilion. So, all right. That is my opinion of the FrSky Skyview. Others might have gotten a better unit than what I got, but this is my opinion. I want to thank you for watching. If you like this video and you like my HD0 content, if you would, please give me a thumbs up. Think about subscribing. I just saw today that Emax has come out with a set of goggles. The screen comes off and you can have a set of goggles or a screen for, I think it's $239. I would point you in that direction. For just a little bit more money, you will get a set of spectator goggles and a screen that seems to work, seems to have a bigger fan on it, and my experience, Emax is, especially Emax USA, is much easier to work with. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Keep flying and rise up and meet me in the air.